Hey y'all, hey, it's me, V the CPS Scholar, just dropping in with another video, trying to get consistent. How y'all doing? I'm good. I'm like super tired, but I mean, I gotta get up and, like I said, I have a lot of holiday parties I have to attend. So how y'all doing? Hope this video finds you safe, blessed, and loved. I'm the CPS Scholar. My channel is about reactions, reviews, and grown-up conversations. And I wanted to react to, shout out to my subscribers. Hit that like button. It'll move me up the algorithm. It'll help me out greatly. I think I might be able to hit my goal by the end of the year. I'm very close to 2,000 subscribers, so help a sister out. Anyways, I wanted to jump on here because I wanted to talk about the Tyler Perry documentary, Maxine's Baby. I wanted to chat a little bit about it. So I had mixed feelings about it because the reason I watched it was everybody was saying it was so good and it was so inspirational. It was so amazing. And I see that. Tyler Perry been in the news because they trying to figure out who messed with Christian Keys. He called out multiple people. And one of the people that he called out, I figured out who he's talking about. And I've seen this person speak in person, and he was very impressive. So if he were out here trying to chase the cheeks around the office, I'd be real sad and disappointed. But anyway, so back to Maxine's Baby. So I'm not doing a recap. I'm just gonna react to what I thought about it. So I always forget that Tyler Perry is from New Orleans. I have no idea why I forget he's from New Orleans because I have been following Tyler Perry since the beginning, since they had I didn't bootleg the DVDs, other people did. But anyway, since the bootleg DVDs of the plays, I know he got it from the mud. I know that one of my favorite movies plays that I probably watched on a loop was Medea's Family Reunion. One of my favorite parts is when they're like, because she shows up to her sister's sister's funeral in a red dress, and they're like, "You ought to be ashamed of yourself," and she was like, "No, I ain't gonna be ashamed of myself. I hope she's on a slow fall to hell because she owed me money and she slept with my husband." So, like, Medea was a wild character, and also that play had the little short dude from Silk, and that man could sing. It was a lot of people could sing in that play, but I go up for Tyler Perry plays, so I understand. I know they call him Chitlin Circuit. They said they didn't know who he was. Hollywood got surprised by him, but the way that the documentary started off, showing him getting ready, showing him getting dressed in the Medea suit, it was a lot. I like the story of how they said he started off doing a play, and I know I've been changed, and how at first the play wasn't really hitting the way it was supposed to, and then it turned around, and him and his partner worked out some of the script and bolstered up the Medea character, and it sold out. So I'm a creative, so that is exciting to me. And also I like that basically he surprised Hollywood. So he had built a whole audience. He went with the church audience. Heck, I'm saying I knew who he was. And I was probably 19 however old I was. And I knew who he was. I watched so many of his plays that the movies, or the actual Hollywood movies, actually threw me off. They showed how somebody at Lionsgate got a hold of Tyler Perry, gave him a chance. They just put the movie out, no real advertisement, no anything. And it came out #1. As a creative, you don't know how exciting that is to have your baby, put it out, and people love it. And then they were saying all the way from Diary of a Mad Black Woman all the way up to now Medea's Homecoming, he has had a solid following. He's put a lot of people on. They also had his critics that said his shows and his movies can be a minstrel show. Let me tell you, some of them shows he had on TBS, it took a minute before we can get into that because he was putting them together like plays and they sucked. And then he like got into a stride. And then they were really bad. We're not gonna get started on A Fall from Grace. That was terrible, and in the unison that Acrimony has grown on me. I thought it was terrible when I first saw it. It made me angry. But I guess it got reactions. But they were saying he only caters to his church audience, and that has kept him going. So I always shout out my day ones. But the real story behind the story was Tyler's childhood and how his dad mistreated him, like beat him so bad that the aunt had to pull up with a piece on him after one of those beatings that the man drank, but he had a crazy work ethic. And Tyler Perry, so many things happened to Tyler Perry. It was horrible. Should have never happened to a child. So that explains a lot. And he talks about that's why he shows his son so much love, because he didn't get that father's love. But who did love him? His mama. And he was able to give her the things that she never could have before by making it. He got her a car. Different things that he did to show his love for her. And she stayed with the husband the entire time until she passed away. And he said once she passed away, if he didn't have contracts and other people depending on him succeeding, he wouldn't have had anything to live for. We all know he opened a studio. He had a child with some lady. She cute, the baby cute. But what threw me off was, come to find out, they said that the father was treating him like that because he didn't think Tyler was his child, which is horrible because Tyler even had to make a little cubby where he can go hide away and be safe away from all the drama and craziness. So it was kind of like a Kirk Franklin situation where they went to go find out if Tyler's dad was his dad. His dad has a totally different name, and he's a junior of the dad. But Emmett, I think it was Emmett Perry. Yeah, Emmett is his real name, but he wants to be so disconnected from the dad and the abuse that he took the name Tyler. So, Joe Jackson, anyone? How they all changed their nose and their face so they wouldn't look like him. But the big Tyler's mother was beautiful, stunning the entire time. She passed away. Do you know that this man, spoiler alert, went and got a DNA test and found out that this man was not his father? So he was getting beat down. That's the main reason. Yes, I come from a blended family. Everybody got stories. But yeah, you have to be really careful who you bring around your kids and stuff. And the mom, I don't know if the mom didn't know or she did know. Maybe that's why she showed Tyler extra love. But for him to find out that the dad wasn't his dad, and then they kind of went to go to meet the dad because Tyler hasn't spoken to him in years. And they still don't get along, but Tyler still takes care of him. He said, you know why? Because he wasn't a good father, beat the brakes off that baby boy, but he was a provider and he taught me my work ethic. Something like forgiveness, boy. Something like forgiveness. I guess I kind of did the same for a person, but either way, it was a good documentary. You should go check it out yourself. It was inspiring, but like I said, I love Tyler Perry, and then I don't like some of the practices that he does with his writing, not giving other people shots because he wants to write everything, not taking constructive criticism, and then now all this other crazy stuff is coming out. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 Smarties. I would definitely watch it again. So with that being said, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is out. I love y'all in real life. Kisses.